Aha! This is
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Here's Yanti again.
Hello, everyone.
Nice to have you all join us this Saturday afternoon. We are going to continue with where some more of our conversations. So, thank you for being here, Yanti.
My pleasure. I'm glad to be here. And thank you, Kim. I'm really grateful.
Oh, me too.
Really grateful.
I'm very grateful to have you as a sister, and here,
Me
you know.
too. Me too.
So, I know last time we talked about a little bit. You're a visionary,
Yeah.
and you connect with your guides, and maybe we can even talk a little bit about connecting with guides as well. But and they've given you a lot of information about the future. But I want to just start with that our soul already knows everything, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
um,
Right.
and we may not know our
Mm-hmm.
human self. We have a huge, big soul, and I don't even know. I think I've heard we have 144 facets in our soul.
No. Oh,
And
wow.
that has those are visions. That's why you always hear the word we are gods, because we have such a knowledge beyond what we can understand as a human.
Yes. I agree.
And just a little piece of us is here. And so what I asked Mother Mary, who's one of my teachers, and I want to just say hello to everybody too. Thank you all for being here again. Thank you.
Do you
um,
see anyone?
Pardon me.
Do you see anyone?
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah, we have people. You don't see people.
hi, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. We've got Jenny and Jamie and Anita and AD and Alphanumeric One and Emerald Buddha and Sharon Sipe and Nancy and Alice and Craig. Yes, that's so far that's in the chat here that have coming. Um, oh yeah, and Jenny. Did I say Jenny? I can't remember. Maybe I did. So anyway, yeah, and there's Harry's mom too, and she says hi, Yanti. Um,
Hello. Hello,
yeah,
Mary's mom.
yeah. So this is what a message that I got about when I said, what do we need to tell people about, today? Hey, starfish, your soul has already traveled in many dimensions. Your job here now in this body is to help raise consciousness on earth to help her. You are already ascended.
Mm-hmm.
So it is just this tiny piece of your soul that is here,
Mm-hmm.
this moment, helping Earth. You have many facets, many dimensions of you that exist simultaneously and see the world from many views. That is why your soul is so magnificent. Hi, Kathy. Each facet can be found in your heart. Sitting in the heart can reveal the magnificence of your soul. This is why all you already need to know is within you. The purpose of life in the human body on earth is to help earth rise and is accomplished by helping others
Mm-hmm.
see their true nature as well. All the goodness you share is spread around, and that goodness formulates a story of, um, oh, I think I wrote grandness beyond what we know.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the heart connected to all of your dimensions. Then your dimensions here on earth will rise and then help others to rise. And the more that rise, the more earth rises. Okay. And what we see on the outside is really just a touch, because what's happening on the inside of the earth is even more magnificent than what we can see. It's like the tip of the mountain, what we only see. And then she talked about love and what is love? And it's the source of all things that runs through us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's existential. And it is, let me see, huh? It goes through all time and space. I think we know this.
Yeah.
And and all of us are in love. Okay, so that I just wanted to start with that and
Good.
ask you, one of the things we talked about last time was how to be in service to others. And
Mm-hmm.
you mentioned also that being 51%.
Yeah.
So can you tell us about that a little bit more?
Yes. I would like to touch base on how I found the meaning of 51% of serving to others. I think about 2 years ago, I read a book about Law of One,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so fascinated. I follow many YouTubers like Aaron Apke, if you know him, Aaron Apke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he explained in details the meaning of certain messages based on Law of One. And I have my notes here. I would like to share with you. Okay.
Okay.
So, according to Law of One, which is you don't have to buy the books, you can actually go online and read it for free. It is you can find it in lawofone.info. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, and then I remember the website is very helpful. It has like categories being uh, based on keywords like service to others or third density or fourth density. Okay, so yeah, check it out. So it says here, Law of One is actually we need to think about service to others more than half of time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there are a couple of questions here between uh, I think there are three people who involved in Law of One, channeling Ra. The questioner asking this question: what is the greatest service that our population on the planet could perform individually? Which is great question. And then Ra mentioned there is only one, the law of one. The offering of self to Creator is the greater service, the unity, the fountainhead. The entity who seek the one Creator is with infinite intelligence. Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
So when we are connected to our Creator, is already in one with the infinite intelligence, which is us and other galactic beings, other spiritual beings. And also, he explained further from this offering, a great multiplicity of opportunities will evolve depending upon the mind, body, and spirit complexes, which is us. Um, with regard to various illusory aspects or energy centers of the various complexes of your illusion. So it means the way we want to serve others, it depends on each individual.
Mm-hmm.
It cannot be the same, and then it's okay to be different. So he gave example. Some are become healers, some are like light workers, teachers, and so forth. Yeah,
Okay. Yes.
yeah.
But yeah.
You have question?
Oh no, go ahead. I'll
Okay.
have a talk in a minute.
And then there's another question that also is very interesting. Um, the questioner is asking this question: what if an entity wants to learn ways of it, wants to be service to others, then service to self, while he is on the third density? Are there best ways of being service to others, or in any way just as good as any other way? And Ra says the best way to service to others is the constant attempt to seek to share the love of the Creator as it is known to the inner self.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it just
Very
starts,
nice.
yeah, the message is beautiful. And then he also explains further this involves self knowledge and the ability to open the self to the other self without hesitation. So there's
Mm-hmm.
a sense of trust and a
Mm-hmm.
sense of love. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it said this involves, shall we say, radiating that which is the essence of the heart.
Yes.
So it comes from our heart.
Well, this is exactly what Mother Mary says. Similar. It's just saying it in different words, right? The
Yeah.
love one, and she's always talking about the heart, opening the heart.
Yeah.
Yes. And thank you, Sharon. And happy birthday to everybody who has an August birthday.
Oh, happy
That's great.
birthday,
Yeah.
August.
And I see Warrior Girls in here too. Yeah. Um, so what? So I guess what I was thinking about is, and I've always thought we don't have to do a lot to be in service to others. I don't want us to feel like we have to get a job and, okay, is my job going to be like, especially, am I thinking 51%? But I think just being here, what do you think about the idea that we're here in our heart space sharing love? And I thought this morning, just believing or thinking, pulling in the violet flame, which is transmuting,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Mm-hmm.
it moves from negative energy. It's a clearing flame, and
Mm-hmm.
if we can bring that into our heart, and if it comes into our heart, it goes out to the world. That is in service to others.
Yeah.
That's
It's
one
like,
part.
yeah. It starts from there, from our
Yeah.
heart chakra.
So
Yeah.
it's just, and I think this is how we get to rise. If we're talking about the future Earth, because last time we talked about what's going on in 1,000 years, where it did seem very idyllic.
I did.
Um,
Yeah.
yes, ideal, very beautiful
Mm-hmm.
scenario. We're not eating meat, we're
Yeah.
in peace and harmony, no homelessness. It's everything is given trade versus monies and money system. So to get there, we have to work in the heart.
Yeah.
It has to be coming from there.
Yes. Yes. Without working on our current condition, living in this third density, and then being prepared, and then how to always living in fourth density, as this earth is like currently speeding up, right? We have to graduate from here first. If we do not like act in um, 4D dimension, I do not believe we will come back, as I will explain to you further. This is
Okay.
my other research about this.
Okay.
So it says that okay, when we graduate from this earth, when we die, it is called the harvest.
Hmm.
The harvest, and then at that point we will be reviewed as a third or fourth density. If we are already in the fourth density vibration, we will come back. If we are reincarnate, we will come back to for the earth. That's what it says, and then that's what is called harvest. And then it's very also interesting that the meaning of serving to others is also like this. This is the message that I really find it quite interesting. We evolve by learning the ways of love and wisdom, to love unconditionally and to be service of others. The positive path also includes loving our creator first and foremost. Love others as we love ourselves.
Uh-huh.
Love and care for nature. Understand that we are co-creator with our thoughts, emotions, and action. And
Hmm.
through meditation, contemplation, and prayer, attempt to connect with infinite intelligence. At that, those whose life met 51% on the positive path will graduate it or harvest it or reborn to the next dimension. This is
Hmm.
a supplement of the book, The Law of One Book. It's like a
Okay.
supplement, yeah. And also it mentions there is also what is called negative path, which is service to self, control of others, fear, anger, and every other negative emotion that come to mind. To be harvested from the negative part requires 95%. Isn't that interesting?
Huh.
95%, you have to be very, very bad
Uh-huh.
to be called the service to self. Yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah,
Interesting.
it is interesting. So
Yeah.
it's all about free will. So to get to your life path, the
Yes.
penalty for not getting the 51% is you have to reincarnate and do it again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. So I think though we can get all worked up about. I mean I 51% or we're at 95% or whatever. I mean, there's no way we can measure our service to others.
Yes, of course.
And I think, I mean, I can guarantee you, everybody that's watching this is already probably 100% in service to
Mm-hmm.
others.
Yes,
Because even
absolutely.
just by being happy, if
Mm-hmm.
we are happy within ourselves and find the joy, in other words, and not in that negative
Mm-hmm.
space, then we already just in that way we are serving others because that spreads out
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
positive way.
Yeah, yeah. So um, the book also mentioned about some of examples of how to serve others. Uh,
Okay.
the best way for each seeker in third density to be service of others is unique to that mind, body, and spirit complex, which is us. That's what they call human being. It means that the mind, body, and spirit complex must then seek within the intelligence of its own discernment. So everybody is different, and
Mm-hmm.
there is no best. There is no generalization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I was just somewhere along today, I think it was today in a meditation, I
Mm-hmm.
got this impression that, oh, I know what it was. It was Lemuria. I was going back in time
Mm-hmm.
to Lemuria. And in that time, I noticed, and this was just I think it came to me during meditation this morning. I saw that no matter what we looked like, whether we're tall, short, whatever, different types of beings, not just humans, but other types of beings,
Mm-hmm.
um, we were all weren't judgment, no judgment around how we looked. And we were all equally important in the society,
Yeah.
very valuable to society. So even the ones that were, in a way, I mean, I don't know if it was a wheelchair, but something like that, who were disabled or whatever, those people were just as valuable as everybody else. There was no difference.
Yes. I'm not sure if you have read this very interesting book. I do not recall what the name or the title is, but in it it says that people who have that disability,
Yeah,
they're actually special people.
I know.
They pay 10 times of karma value
Yeah.
than us. It's,
Oh,
yeah,
I've always thought people that come in with a disability are angels. I look at them highest regard.
me too.
Angels. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I believe we all are angels. I believe we all came from, we were, most of us, I believe, came from that angelic realm.
Uh-huh.
Our wings are tucked back. We don't see them, but I believe we all are. Hi,
Yeah.
Warrior Girl.
Hello. Hello,
Yeah. And hi,
Peter.
Ivana.
Yeah.
Intuitive. And Gina. Thank you.
Afana, that's beautiful name. Afana.
Yeah. Um, so, I mean, I know I want to have people ask questions too. And I also want to talk a little bit about how do you get in touch with your guides? And I can tell you how I get in touch with my guides.
Mm-hmm.
They may be the same. Hey, wait, White Dragon.
Hi, White Dragon. That's beautiful name too.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about how you get in touch with yours, or I can talk about how I do first, or what?
Okay. You can go first, Kim.
Okay, sure. So for me, I think, and for all of us, because some of people, because I know you have a gift of really hearing your guides very well. And me, I think I feel more than I hear.
Oh yeah,
Even words, I feel words versus hear the word. I mean, sometimes I hear the words, but in other words, I guess I'm more of a feeler.
that's
And
beautiful.
so, but and again, we're all different. We all receive different, but I
Yes,
think
yes,
it's finding the pathway that brings your joy up so that you can get the vibration up so that you can connect to spirit and to receive. Does that make sense? So in other words, if it's music for some people, to
Mm-hmm.
raise their vibration, right? To
Mm-hmm.
move them into the spirit world, or it could be dancing, it could be singing, it could be meditating, it could be walking, so whatever that works. And hi, Mary Ellen. Um, then also, it's not accident. We have to will our consciousness to move to the spirit world rather
Mm-hmm.
than just wait for them to come. I mean, maybe it will happen accidentally. I mean, it's rarely that they're going to come just talk to you just unless there's an emergency, right? Usually there's a reason. It's an important reason. But if we will our consciousness toward the spirit world, then we're going to be able to connect more. I believe. And
Yes.
um, for me, the way I do it is when I sit in meditation,
Mm-hmm.
and I do movement first, and then I sit in meditation, and then I get my messages when I write after.
Oh,
So,
so you practice automatic writing?
yes.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's beautiful. And
Uh-huh.
how does it work, Kim? When you
Well,
write, you like in trance.
yeah. That's why I do it right after meditation. I just get my pen and
Mm,
I just start writing. And well, first of all, I ask the question.
okay.
I have my question written, and then so I mean, I write my question. What's the message or whatever for today around this, and then
Mm,
I start writing, and then I'm usually surprised on the answer. So
wow.
that's how I do it.
Uh-huh.
Um, now, is this probably different than what you do? I would love to know how you do it, if you don't mind
Okay.
sharing.
No, of course not. I would like to go back to the beginning of my time when I was young, and I was actually born as a Catholic. I went to Catholic school from kindergarten to high school, and I remember I did not really have good memories, no, good impression
Okay.
about going to church every morning before you go to class.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then what one thing that I was not really fond of was what do you call it when you have to confession.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And then I was thinking, "Well, why should I like tell this person about my private life, right? Even when I was young as 8 years old, I did not
Oh.
understand. But of course, I said, okay, yesterday I lied to my parents. I took the money, blah, blah, blah. But it just made me small. Like, it made me like, wow, I was not worthy. Like, I was dirty or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did not feel good about the idea of being Catholic. Okay.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And then second thing I want to mention that actually my father was actually he is a Buddhist. He
Uh-huh.
was born as a Buddhist. So I also learned about the aspect of Buddhism from his rituals and the way he was teaching his children. Some of them based on Buddhism teachings.
Okay.
Uh, I respect all of my father's teaching, and then the way he told us many times that we are all equal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even the poor people, we have to respect them too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I slowly have this uh, grow kind of interest to learn about religions. And the next thing that I learned was from my neighbors. My neighbors were mostly Muslims.
Okay.
So I play with their kids, came to their house and had lunch with them. And then until one day, it was really interesting. I was playing with my neighbor's kids, and on the table, on their coffee table, there was lying the Quran,
Uh-huh.
their Holy Bible. As curious as I was really curious person even now. I tried to open the book and try to read it, and then suddenly my neighbor said, "Don't touch that."
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. It just stick
oh.
in my mind like, oh my gosh, yeah. They because according to them, I was not first not Muslim.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then at that time, of course, I was eating. I was eating pork. It was taboo for Muslim to eat pork, right? Yeah. So all this kind of stuff, and then I was thinking, that was interesting. But yeah, I grew up with all this religion around me, Catholic, Buddhism, and Muslims. And when I graduated from high school and I came to United States, I had this yearning to learn the Bible, and I did for 2 years. Um, Again, I found that Bible did not fully answer my questions.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know if you have the same experience as me. When you meet people and you don't understand when they hurt you or betray you in any area of lives, in the either at work or your extended families. And then I was thinking, why these people like hurt me without any cause? Did you ever have that
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
questions, Kim?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah. So there was something that empty, and I tried to find that missing link until recently when I had that dream that I mentioned, the great snake, the white snake. Since then, my crown chakra, I felt it that it was always giving me vision.
Uh-huh.
Like I was in the different dimension. I could see different planets, different beings, galactic beings, and I decided at a time, okay, I have to do something about this because I need to understand who I am. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the next thing I did was sign up for meditation classes, and in that meditation classes, I met my first spirit guide the first time, like I told you. And as soon as I knew his name, he just screamed at me like, I'm with you since you're born.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I cry. And then I was sobbing and, but feeling grateful at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then since then, I try to practice my meditation regularly. Um, and what I appreciate is just the message that they gave me to share with humanity. That's why I contacted you and
Mhm.
asked your opinion about what I saw.
Mhm.
What did you think, Kim, when I mentioned about all this experience?
Oh, well, I thought it was pretty amazing, really, that you were getting a lot of information about what was going to happen. Well, in the near future, actually this year, even, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of the weather things that are happening, and also what's
Yeah,
coming up, in the next few years and even in 1,000 years. So that you've got a lot of information, which I think is amazing, and it does coincide with many other people. I mean,
yeah.
not everything that I've heard. I haven't heard all of it is the same, but a lot of it comes together. I mean, you have some things that are
Connecting
different
the
and
dots.
new.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Connecting the dots. Yes.
And Warrior Girl saying the snake and dragon were originally symbols of the Divine Mother and Divine Father. Ah, interesting. Okay, that's very interesting, Warrior
Thank
Girl.
you, Barrier Girl. That's awesome. That's
Um,
information. Oh wow.
so oh, remember yesterday when we were talking on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
That image that you found in
Yeah.
the, tell it, what's that? Did you think, tell us about that. That was amazing.
Oh, okay. Yesterday I was working at home, and then while we were talking, I was like I was like rushing in my at my job because I had so much to do. I'm behind with lots of things because I have training at work, and then while we were talking on the phone, I was like looking at my right side that facing a landscape. It was my patio, and I just realized like there was a white like a gleaming white light, shaping like a snake, right? I,
When we were on the phone, it showed up. This is
yes.
a maybe you can show. I don't know if does it show up on
Let
on
me.
screen there. There it is. Okay, you guys, can you guys see that? That wiggly line, the
Yeah,
white wiggly line. I know that's pretty amazing. Yeah.
I forgot what did you say about this, the message that you got.
But there's your galactic family coming by. That's what I felt.
Yeah,
Gal- Galactic energy
which
showing
is
up as a snake.
interesting. Oh my gosh, Kim, because I used your video for meditation this morning,
Uh-huh. On the
and
galactic energy, on the galactic one. Yeah.
yeah, and then you invited us to meet with our home planet, or our home origin place, and then I was shown um, different beings that are so unique. I'm gonna share with you because first that I saw a being that looked like a V line, lion.
Yeah.
He was so beautiful. He was like having white hair and then white suit. He was like a king, white and gold color around him. Okay, and then the
Yeah.
next thing that I saw a being that looked like an insect. You know that there is actually planet in galactic atmosphere that has all insects as the population.
Yes, I do know that.
Yeah, he was there too, and then many other beings as well. Green, dark green color. She was looked like a female energy because she was wearing gown. And then I was brought to the ship, the alien. I don't want to say alien because they
Not
don't
alien. Yeah. Your
like
family.
alien. They don't like being called alien.
No, I
You're
know.
so right about that. Yeah, yeah. It means that they are not unity with us. That's what they said.
Mm.
Yeah. So I was brought to their spaceship.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then the spaceship was like a stone, like dark stone, kind of goldish color. It was so beautiful. The
Oh,
surface.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. And then when I was going to the door, I saw many doors around the main entrance, and I just felt like so quiet and feel like peaceful,
Uh-huh.
like maybe I was here before, something like that, Kim. It was just interesting.
Uh-huh. Lovely.
Yeah, and then I remember my spirit guide was actually next to me while I was channeling these other galactic beings. And then once I was inside the spaceship, they brought me to a planet called Lyra. So they said I was from there originally, although the planet was actually destroyed. Do you know that, Kim?
Yes, yes, I do know that about Lyra.
Yeah, but on my journey from the Earth to Lyra, on the meditation, I was seeing our Earth planet was so beautiful, bluish, white color. Oh, I never seen something like that, especially during meditation.
Um,
I was in awe. And then thank you, Kim. That was beautiful meditation series that you did.
uh,
Yeah, and then when I was shown how Lyra was look like, I heard that actually Lyra was like a Garden of Eden. Uh, yeah, and then oh, I don't know what to say. I just remember the color, how many mountains and river and the oceans. Although it's not like ocean that we have here on Earth, but it's like a lake. But the color was like golden, gold, blue, and green um, water, and the people were so friendly, and they're full of love. You could feel their love to you.
uh-huh.
You could feel them. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, so many people are saying in this galactic series that I'm doing this month,
Uh-huh.
that they feel the love, and this is what we don't. I think most of us as humans, we get a little afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of with the galactics because they come in as love.
Yeah.
There's and So it is an honor, really, to get to know them. And I think that because so few of us
Mm-hmm.
reach out to them, then um, and when we do, I feel like they're excited and want to be here to meet us too. And somebody during that class, by the way, was talking about that they were shown that we just ride the light to get there. We don't have to get in a starship. We don't have to imagine we're crossing a bridge. We just can imagine light. And I think the light, of course,
Mm-hmm.
is going to be in our heart. It's going to be in our soul. We can imagine it however we want. But
Mm-hmm.
that's how we can get there.
Yeah, I think that just like Law of One mentioned, that each one of us experience at different level
Yes.
about our spiritual and how we increase our frequency.
Yep.
Yeah, what is unique for each one of us? It's not
Yes.
really the same. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Well, that's probably true
Yeah.
also. I want to know if people have questions about anything. Because I see, I know one person said, oh, there's a lot of conversation now about um, Mary and Magdalene, and okay, White Dragon is saying that it looks like an Oriental dragon. Okay, for your that
Oh,
one,
okay.
yeah, maybe perhaps. Um, and then there was something here. I think it was Andra. Okay, that she says I've read the Love one, service to others versus service to self is about intention. Okay, there you go. Wanting the best for all concerned in a situation in service to others. I
Yeah.
love that because I don't want us to get all worried about we're not doing it. We're all doing it. I think it's. I mean, this group. There's no question in my mind about that.
Yes. And then remember, surface to self, which is the path to negativity. It
Hmm.
says that the minimum is much higher.
Okay.
95% you have to be a very bad person.
Okay. Well, a very bad person. Oh, who would that be?
So it's harder to be bad person than I think what
Mm.
men. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how bad it's gonna be, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Mm.
mean, we're just guessing. We just have our human minds here to figure that out. I don't know. How do we figure that out? But the way I hear, when Earth has already reached the 5D, which she's about to be, I think,
Mm-hmm.
um, then when we reincarnate, the ones who have already, which we are, we're going to come back as a 5D, and then the people that aren't a 5D, then they go to another place.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And I don't know if you have heard this galactic contactee. Her name is Debbie Solaris.
Oh yes. Uh huh.
You have heard about her?
Yes.
Yeah. So she mentioned on her research because first she was adopted. She was not what they call that, being kidnapped.
Oh, okay. You mean taken up
Uh,
into the spaceship?
yes, I think she was brought to a spaceship while she was on a dream or something. She was not physically kidnapped by galactic beings.
Okay.
And since then, she could like read Akashic records. I
Okay.
think it's just like part of her spiritual gifts.
Okay.
Mhm. And then she mentioned that every one of us has at least 22 DNA. Not
22.
only, yeah, 22 of galactic DNA.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And I have heard that we actually have. I think we have. Don't we have 23 chromosomes? But it's a 24th chromosome that it's that fourth and fifth dimension that's what we're coming into.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
That's beautiful,
There's a
Kim.
lot of different theories, of course, out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know if anybody has questions for Yanti or myself, you guys, or you want to mention anything. Um, yes, and I have heard of the galactic astrology. Yes, I have heard of that. I did it myself. I didn't. It didn't really resonate with me. So
It's okay, Kim.
yeah, yeah. when I had my galactic chart done. So,
With
I mean, it was just online, you know.
with not with Kim. Sorry, not with Debbie Solaris.
No,
Oh,
somebody else. No,
oh,
somebody who does the galactic astrology. You can go online and get it done.
oh yeah. I think it's from Julia Bolas or something.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah. She's awesome. She's awesome too.
Uh huh. Yeah. Um, okay. So, anything else you want to share, Yanti? Or does anybody, it looks like nobody has questions?
So on that meditation this morning, they asked me to share to your audience
Uh
uh,
huh.
that keep loving yourself and others as we are um, going to higher dimension. Yeah,
Hmm.
and
Or,
yeah, and love is the important essence, the critical element to go higher, to higher
well,
dimension. Yeah.
yes, exactly. It's everything. It's what keeps us together. It's the source. Love is the source.
Yes,
Love and the source. I would say that's synonymous.
exactly, exactly.
Um, and yeah, but you know what? So many people that I see in my readings,
Mm-hmm.
um, and where it goes asking where you from, Yanti, your starseed family, um, that they don't have confidence or they don't have the knowledge or willpower, even to move to. I guess it's you know, and I think also lack of worthiness. I see this a lot with and
Yes,
it's very common to feel like
yes,
we
because
don't deserve to receive love.
I know it is very sad. A warrior girl, I will answer you after. Oh, by the way, I will answer it quickly. They said that originally I was from Lyra. Yeah, Lyra planet.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, White Dragon sis. White Dragon is asking, are you teaching others how to get in touch with their higher self? No, I don't. I'm still learning, but what I love about guided meditation, just like Kim is offering on her classes, uh, there are such good resources if you want to start with about how to get in touch with your spirit guide, galactic beings, or your higher self. Meditation, I think, is important for me for now, um, so I can understand who I am, why we are here, what the message that I can share with others. Yeah, and
Mhm.
Kim, if I would like to suggest, maybe if you want to offer similar meditation, just like you do have with Galactic, maybe for weekends, so I can attend.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I will.
Yes, because I love it so much. Yeah, it's
Yes,
very.
yes.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes,
good. And I think it's a good suggestion because we were thinking about doing that too. And yes, the next Wednesday meditation is on August 31st, and it is at 4 p.m. No, 6 p.m. Central, which I know is early for the Pacific Coast.
yeah,
And so thank you for that on the idea for the weekends. Okay.
yeah.
And I was thinking about doing a regular series as well, just like a regular, maybe I do a mix, a meditation, and then a regular meditation could be sitting in the power meditation. The next week we do a galactic meditation. I don't know, but I'm like a mix it up kind.
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
okay, and
Okay.
then Kelly is asking. I don't really see galactic beings any different. I agree with you, Kelly, because this is what how I see
Yeah.
the galactic beings are angels or other dimensional beings. Absolutely, and I think sometimes we see them as angels because that's how where do they really have wings, or are they really skinny little things and then they just put these wings on to make us so that they're warm and fuzzy for us. So
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
think happened that
Yeah. You
just
could.
like
Mhm.
when I see that some ETs coming in a barrel, and I
Uh-huh.
know when I look inside the barrel, I know why they have the barrel on.
Yeah.
It would be a little shocking
Mm-hmm.
and scary to see, like, oh my gosh, they're so skinny,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
you're right, Kim. Because what I learned is that their energy level, it could be the same, angels and galactic beings, because they are so pure of light, right?
uh-huh,
Uh, they're
uh-huh.
they're coming from 6 to 7 density, and I also read that angels are actually, some of them came from 6 to 7 density as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking, Anita says, so the meditation for the galactic is at 6 p.m. Central. And
Mm-hmm.
I may have said 4 p.m. Central. If I did, I don't know. I'm not sure. But if that's what you're talking about, I think I have something else going that day too. We have the healing hour on Wednesday as well. That's 4
Oh,
p.m. Central.
oh,
The
okay.
healing hour is different
Mm-hmm.
than the meditation.
Oh, okay.
So I'm doing two things on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and by the way, the healing hour, you guys, Alice and Kelly are in here, and oh yeah, the angel healing hour. That is at 4 p.m. Central.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and that's going to have a Zoom link, and people can come in and get some mini healings. Okay, look at this. Craig saying he's seeing flashing lights moving on his camera very fast. Okay, awesome. The meditation is on Wednesday at 6, and the healing hour is at 4.
Oh, that's beautiful, Kim. Are you just offering this once a year?
The
The
healing.
classes? The classes?
Oh no, I do something every month.
Oh, okay.
Every single month, I do something.
Okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
I want to sign up for sure.
Okay, okay, yeah. So the flashing lights. It's hard to say. Probably orbs. I think Kelly, you might be right that it's orbs. Um, Yeah, on my sister has a dog that she's kind of rescued and she keeps in the garage, in the barn, but she has four dogs in the house still, and she's out in the country. Animals keep coming anyway, so she has one that's out in the barn, and she has a security camera, and she sees all these flashing lights in the security camera, and I know these are orbs or angels out there. So
Yeah,
I bet you, Craig, it's similar. Yeah.
I believe too.
Awesome, you guys. My sister put it on Facebook, and people say, "Oh, move! You got to move! Oh my God, that's terrible." We're like, "Oh my!"
Oh.
You see how some people are just like, "Well."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And orbs look like bubbles. Yeah. Tonight, I'm actually going to be taking a spirit photography class. Um, so,
Oh,
so
tell me about it. What you're gonna learn? What I
I don't know what I'm going to learn yet, but we're going to just have our little camera, and we're going to be. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to be taking pictures. We're probably going to be, I mean, guessing we're going to call in spirit and put our camera on. I do know that the camera can pick up things more than our eyes, because I remember once when I had a patient who died, and
uh-huh,
they took a picture of them holding the wife and holding her husband's hand after he died,
uh-huh.
and around that, then you saw two spirits that didn't show up in person, but
Mm-hmm.
they showed up on the camera. Two white spirits at like the heart of him. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Yeah. And I love that Craig is seeing orbs.
So is that you're gonna use like traditional
I'm
uh camera, or
with my phone.
oh, just phone? Okay,
I'm going to use my phone, but because I don't know that I have. I guess I have a camera around here somewhere.
okay, okay. That's awesome, Kim. Let me know about it.
Okay. Yeah. Um, it's a fun thing that my teacher, one of my teachers, Allison Gannon, I've known her for years.
Mm-hmm.
We do fun things like table tipping and different things like that. Have you ever heard of table tipping?
Table flipping,
Oh, tipping.
tipping. I never seen, but this is very interesting. I live in one time with my sister-in-law. She had very old house, that I know it had something in it, and then one of them could be the owner of the
Okay.
owner. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and then every time there was like sound in the back while I was alone in my bedroom. I just asked them, please do not show yourself to me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think we could ask that if I'm not mistaken. We could ask like, please do not show yourself to me. Just give me message if you have one.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now, alphanumeric one is saying old disposable cameras were great for capturing things. Okay.
Oh,
And then Craig is saying now his camera, his security system, he must have it in his inside his house, I guess. 20 to 30 at night before I sleep. That's amazing. Now, are they outside or inside? I mean,
wow.
you wouldn't want to, I guess you don't want a camera inside. I don't know. Did your friend find her teeth? We've got some interesting conversations going on.
That
the,
is so funny.
the running people look like flames are coming from them. Oh, both. You have cameras in and out.
Oh,
Okay. Oh no, no, no. Wait, that's a no. Okay, we don't, I don't know. No, I think they show them with the teeth now. Okay, I'm not sure. No teeth. Okay. Oh my goodness. Um, okay. Is there any other questions here, you guys?
Kim, before I answer where you're go, I forgot what we were discussing.
In Africa?
No, do you remember what we were discussing before I answer where you're go?
Where I'm gonna go?
No, no, no. I forgot what we were discussing earlier.
Oh, oh, oh. You're Lyra.
Oh yeah, but we were discussing something, and I forgot about what we talked about.
Hmm. Um, I don't know. Not sure.
Yeah, I forgot too. Do you guys remember?
Um, I don't know. Maybe it's okay. I just mainly want people to know that I just reinforce that we're all the same love, right? The galactics come from the same source we do. We're all one, and one is the same as love.
Yes.
And we
Mhm.
are multifaceted beings.
Yes.
We have lifetimes in many places at once,
Mm-hmm.
on different planets,
Yeah.
different dimensions. We're not just 3D. Yeah, we are one. And so, I mean, this is coming home more and more and more. And
Yeah.
it's taking a lot. Oh, table tipping. Thank you. Table tipping. Okay. So, table tipping is a type of physical mediumship.
Okay.
So, what happens is you get the energy of people, they hold on, and this is fun to do in a group. You and you want to get a table, I think that has three legs is a little easier if you can find an old fashioned table with three legs.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Oh.
put your hands lightly on the table. And there maybe you have four, five, six people around the table. Okay, and then maybe you do some fun dancing. If some other people are watching and singing and bringing up the energy, really high vibration energy, fun. And
Uh-huh.
then what happens? The table will start moving with the spirit. The people aren't moving it.
Oh wow! I never seen that
The
before.
table is like, oh, you can see lots of this on YouTube. Lots of table tipping things on YouTube. It's very fun.
Wow!
Uh huh.
I just want to add what you just said earlier about we are one.
Yes.
That we are also one with the angels and the galactic beings, and and yeah, that's the beauty about being one family.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
do believe. I think we put the angels way up there, right? But we are angels too. We came. This is kind of where we just have changed our way we look and come down here in this little
Yeah.
tiny human body. Um,
Kim,
and
I
yeah,
also like to share what I feel about my meditation this morning when I was seeing all different kind of beings in my meditation. They're having different color, different look, and it just reminded me that there is there is no does not matter who we are physically, our race, our religion, right? Because inside we are all one. Just like I call you my sister, and that's what I would like people to realize that um, please do not look people by their skin only, by their race. Do not judge by the cover. Yeah, because what's the most important thing is that we love each other and respect one another, right?
Mhm. Yes, love and respect, and to be kind. I heard that from Mary this week, Mother Mary.
Yeah,
Just it's about being kind.
yeah,
Don't forget, kindness is really our true nature of our soul.
yes,
And
yeah,
we get busy, and I had a couple of things this week that I came up that like, it doesn't matter. It's about the intention, just
mm-hmm,
like it is the intention to be in service, intention to be kind, and then everything else can just go by the wayside a bit. All the little details that we worry about as humans, just try to let those go, and with the intention of love, compassion, and kindness. And
yeah,
yes, and where it goes saying soul brothers and sisters. I agree. Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Kim, do you
Um,
have any message that you wanna share?
no, the main thing I just want to share again is just to repeat that the love is the main thing.
Okay.
Love, love and compassion, and and as we go forward serving each other as
Uh-huh.
individuals and as in the humanity, to expect surprises in our daily life, to
Yeah.
expect more synchronicities, to expect more joy and beauty. And as we expect more of this, it will happen because we are creating our reality with every thought that we have now. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, this creates our future. And
Exactly.
we're talking about our wanting to move forward in a higher dimensional thinking. We're
Yeah.
already higher dimensional in our soul, but we want a higher dimensional thinking right here and now. And
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
as we create a reality with more love, compassion, and expectations of
Yeah.
beauty, it happens. It
Mm-hmm.
will be happening. And I know it's happening. And this is the chaos.
Yes,
As this is the chaos before the peace. And the peace is coming. And I don't know how long, but it is coming.
I agree with you. I think I see more and more people are waking up almost on daily basis.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, and that's the beauty of it that we have this intention to help one another, right?
yes, oh
Mm-hmm.
yes. That's the intention. Yes. So thank you. Anything else you want to share before we close our hour?
Um, well, I just wanna share one last message about the weather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this winter we are gonna have extreme weather than usual in terms of water. That's what I saw in my meditation. We will have more rains than usual, storms. So I invite everyone, please be careful and be prepared. Okay? Yeah.
More water. Okay. Which we kind of need the water in a lot of places. At least we do in Texas here.
Yeah. Um, because when I share this message to my family, I saw the water like being in 2 meters. My husband
Mm,
said 2 meters is about 5 feet, 5 to 6 feet.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. In because my home country is like a archipelago, so lots of water surrounding.
Uh-huh.
um, and my family shared with me that they experienced lots of rains lately, which is
Okay.
yeah, which is very interesting because 1 or 2 days could be very hot in the 100 Fahrenheit, and then
Mm,
the next day it could be like raining, downpour raining.
okay.
Yeah, So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we will experience this extreme weather this year more than usual.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you, Nancy. And I want to thank you all so much for joining us today. Everybody that came, and Kelly saying there's snow where she is, and so
Oh,
appreciate you guys joining us. And we'll get to do this again. And if you have questions, think of some
yeah,
questions too that you can email me, Kim at mediumkim.com, and then maybe, and Yanti and I can both work on it. And you guys all, I mean, I would love to hear everybody else's, uh, meditation experiences too.
yeah,
Yeah, because I think we all have it. There is not just one person,
yeah,
because we are all spirit. We're all connected to spirit. This is
yeah,
not,
exactly. And
not
then depends on how we resonate with its experience, its tool, its resource. Remember what I mentioned about law of one, that everyone is different, and
yeah,
how they decide to help others in what
right.
in whatever form. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you, everybody. Blessings, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
I'm so
Bye-bye.
grateful to be here, and I hope I can see you again next time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.